the heck was I going to say? Sometimes I can hear us from other people's speakers more than I can hear us from our own speakers.
Yep.
And that's behind the scenes, guys, stuff that I know you love. I know it.
Yeah, we know you love it. So, first things first, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the final third of the week.
First things first, I'm the realist.
I knew you were going to say that shit. I knew you were going to say that. I didn't want to be the one to say it, but I knew you were going to say it.
I do that too often. I apologize.
Anyways, you guys, what's going on? We've got Mitch slightly off to my right, your left, off camera. He's feeding us information as we go. So, yeah, there's that. What are you smoking, Mitch?
I am smoking NICA PURO.
Oh, that's right, NICA PURO. I had the band right here, duh.
Yep. From ALEC Bradley.
I am smoking myself HIRAM Solomon, Traveling Man. This is one of my favorite cigars right now, you guys. I love this. I wish we carried this here in Bakersfield, but we don't. So really the only time I can get it is from Las Vegas Cigar Outlet when I'm there, or I get it from the owner, which is never a bad thing. Yeah. Last time I saw him and his wife, we were with Jennifer Nicole over at TPE just saying hi. She's like, oh, you talk about the cigar all the time. I just want to introduce the owner. I was like, okay, cool. So, we shook hands. I told him how much I loved it. He said, thank you so much for the support. Reached into his bag of goodies and brought me out 2 packs of Toros, which was awesome.
The story is I was also there, so they gave us each one. Why is that never part of your stories? Like, then they gave me 2 of this, and then 2 of these, and I had 2 hats. I don't even know how to wear 2 hats. I'm pranking. Oh, my God. There's 2 of us.
It is what it is, guys. I got 2 packs of Toros, and I absolutely love it. My favorite size of it is the Lancero, but the Toro's a close second, and then, of course, this Robusto.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That Lancero is some wonderful stuff. I'm having the ALEC Bradley Magic Toast right now. You can see that on camera. Get a little bit closer. Some good stuff. One of my go-tos for ALEC Bradley. Probably not my number one as far as how many I've smoked from them. It's still a toss-up between the Prensado and the Max. I had so many of the Max for so long, and I really enjoy them, so I just kept smoking over and over again. I think the Project 40 really falls into that budget-friendly, could have it on a regular occasion and still really enjoy it cigar. But yeah, I really do care for the Magic Toast. I'm liking this one a lot. And I'm going to have to relight, or I'm going to have to light it up as soon as I appreciate it. So
I saw that Jeff, the owner of Corona Cigars, I forget how to say his last name, it starts with B. He's setting up a special virtual HERF that you have to sign up for. And I want to just find it real quick on my thing here so I can give you guys the correct information on it. Let's see here. Darn it. Mike, if you want to talk for a little bit, I got to find it.
I actually had a question to pose to everybody. Oh, thank you, Mitch. What do you call it? How many kids Frankie and Miguel have? I've got a goose egg amount of kids. No kids for this guy.
You can never really tell, man. I mean, the number out there, it's probably staggering, honestly.
Jesus. Alex, how you doing? Cam, how's it going? I had a question to pose to everyone. My buddy John, he lives in Texas, and he was visiting another area. And he went to a lounge. I don't want to say which one, because the story is like kind of mixed reviews on it. And from what I heard before, even himself saying it was good, one experience not so great compared to others, that he was in there and it was just super hot. And he was feeling like he was going to overheat and kind of feeling sweaty. I mean, it's summer, it's Texas, it's going to get hot. And he's like, I put my cigar out. I was good to go. I had to get out of there. And what do you call it? The owners, when he brought it to their attention, one was
totally lost it.
Said that it was just the cigar itself that made him feel that way, that it was giving him that nicotine sickness. And he's not a light smoker. He has on quite often some cigars, and I've seen his lineup. They're not super heavy, but it's not like he's gonna pick something. He knows not to pick something too heavy for himself as well.
Yes, thank you. That's
where do you stand in like where the customer's right versus where the not just the tobacconist or a store owner, but any kind of business is where they have to kind of like, no, this is how it is sometimes. I think that's a hard question.
I was trying to find this thing, so I wasn't listening to you. I apologize.
We'll go back to mine after this. Go to yours.
Yeah.
But real quick, let's go comments.
So we now know who Burner is. Burner's Alex. So Alex, how you doing?
Yeah, I had no idea until he told me.
So their kids they smoke in a given day. Paul is the latest person to have joined our weight loss challenge, and he sent an absolute treasure trove. of stuff. So we thank you for that.
Thank you.
Let's see, Richard, how you doing? Cam, how you doing? Rick, how you doing? Yeah, so this thing is, and again, I don't want to get political with you guys, but this is kind of cool. They're doing a Cigar Enthusiast for Trump virtual MAGA meetup, and they're gonna have special guests. Obviously, Jeff from Corona, Tommy Hicks, and Donald Trump Jr. That's pretty big. I've never seen anything like that before.
I'd be impressed if they got Barron to smoke a cigar, right? If they got a child smoke a cigar on the internet, I'd be there.
Yeah, you got to go and you got to register if you guys want to be a part of this. I just think it's kind of interesting that they're able to get the president's son on this, knowing that the president doesn't drink or smoke. To see what his son has to say. See what they ask him, what they talk about. It seems very interesting. This is on June 24th, 7 p.m. Eastern time, so it'll be 4 p.m. our time. That's a Wednesday, I believe. It's a Wednesday. I've already signed us up. I'm just waiting to hear back if we have their space enough for us or not. But yeah, this is just interesting. Is this something you guys would be interested in? To be a part of? I would like to know. I know I'm definitely wanting to at least see what it's all about.
Yeah, I understand that. If that's your party, if that's your pick, definitely want to hear more information on what they have going on behind their ideals, especially when it comes to the cigar industry. I mean, a lot of people's hopes are riding on the Trump administration to kind of shut down this slap in the face to small business. No matter what the guys are putting under it, whether no, it's tobacco, it's bad for you. Oh, the kids are going to become addicted to cigars. They're going to be in alleys trying to mug you for cigar money. No, none of that was true, and we were really hoping for a conservative branch to step in and say, "Hey, this is dumb. Let's move past this. There's other ways that we can protect kids." Keep the revenue stream of taxes going and not hurt a small business, a small company, or small family-owned businesses throughout the U.S.
Yeah,
because there are so many as far as cigar lounges and companies go. But
and every day you're seeing more and more states, finally raising their level to 21. States negotiating for a new tobacco tax.
Bans.
Cities, tons of cities, and counties too, going over and banning flavored tobacco, banning smoking tobacco in publicly owned places, parks, that kind of thing. And it's ridiculous. It is a full-on assault on us being able to enjoy these things. I mean, it's going to get to the point where you either go to your house and smoke it, or you go to a small lounge, and that's it.
And then, the sad part is that Trump lost my vote, though. I didn't know he didn't drink at all. How do you trust a man who can't have a bourbon with you while you're doing a business meeting?
I believe his brother died of a car accident and had drinking and driving involved.
So he's got more than just
yeah. If that story that I heard was true, that's what I heard.
Very well could be. You never know. But I know Jo Jorgensen, the libertarian, is a big bourbon connoisseur. She's a cool lady. Definitely not gonna vote for her. No offense. I mean, I'm registered libertarian, but I will not be voting for the party this upcoming elections. She does not have enough experience. She doesn't have enough outside experience. Like when people voted for Trump, it wasn't because he's a politician, because he's a businessman. People wanted to see that. That makes sense to me. She's just not there. So that's as much politics as I know right now. Wherever you vote for, go ahead and do it. But it's interesting that they're doing a virtual HERF with someone's son. I don't really know his position as far as Trump Jr. goes.
So that'll be a good time to find out.
Is it though? Like,
it is.
Do you think he's there because he's got good things to say?
We'll find out on Wednesday.
Or is he going to be a very neutral guy? Like,
we'll find out on Wednesday. It's going to be up to the moderators, really. If they're the ones asking the hard-hitting questions, then it'll go somewhere. If they softball questions, like, what did you have for breakfast? Obviously it's going to go one way. But if they ask serious questions, I think it could be a really good thing. I like I said, I've never seen anything like this before, and I'm really excited to see it.
It's interesting. It's interesting to say the least. Paul, that Giuliani knows the importance of the cigars in the industry. That's true. All right, I'll give you that. Do you drink 16 Diet Coke today? Okay, you know what? Back on the team. All right, that's fine.
Andrew, how you doing?
That's enough Diet Coke for me. Hey, how's it going, man?
I have a question for you. You put Cigars and More 2 on there, 1 year anniversary, June 27th, starting at 6 p.m.
Yep.
Why did you put tickets 20 and spell out dollars? Why didn't you just put the dollar sign?
I felt like it.
That's it. That's a psychopath thing right there, dude. That's borderline psychopath.
Well, I was gonna put 1 year anniversary. Then it would look like Cigars and More 21
Right.
anniversary, and then it's like, well, who knows what that is? That makes no sense. Or it'd be Cigars and More 21st anniversary, and it's not. It would be the 17th.
But they're not. They're the actual number 2 on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why it's on. So yeah.
No, I get that. But why would you not put the dollar sign? Why would you spell out dollars?
Well, this way you focus on the 20 right there. You know, it pops out. You see those numbers.
I'm telling you guys that read some books. That's borderline psychopath shit right there.
Well, you shouldn't have called it out. Now I got to get rid of you.
Anyway, so
And-
Cigars and More 2 is having their 1 year anniversary, June 27th. Starts at 6. Tickets are $20. They're gonna have a hand roller there, rolling fresh cigars for you guys. I don't know if you'll get a hands-on experience. Get to try rolling yourself. Have not got that information just yet. But if their party this time is anything like it was for their grand opening, it's gonna be amazing. It'll be warm, so dress appropriately. I would not recommend suit and tie. Definitely some nice, comfortable shorts and a t-shirt. But yeah, their grand opening party was phenomenal.
By then, you're gonna need new shorts. You're getting the ones that actually fit you. This whole weight loss stuff, Mitch. We were talking about this right beforehand. I'm gonna start with you then. How's it feeling today? What's the verdict as far as what is this? 6 days in?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it feels
6 days.
Yeah, we started Monday.
Damn,
Tuesday,
that's gone by
Wednesday, Friday.
fast.
Yeah. My numbers are sometimes right. Even if I don't write, if I don't put dollar signs, I know how numbers work.
Right. If you got some toothpicks, you count them really fast. I was wrong, but he counted them fast.
It feels pretty good. I mean, I'm not down as much as everyone else, but I'm feeling better. I mean, honestly, I'm hungry all the time, but
yeah,
I'm trying to drink a gallon of water every day to kind of offset that, and I think that's really helping. And then I work out every other day just to kind of recover. But yeah, it's going really well. I'm glad we decided to do this.
Now, are you doing like Isaac and Frankie here, doing more of the carb counting stuff, or are you doing the calorie count?
I'm doing a little bit of both. So I'm mostly worried about calorie intake and staying below that, but I'm trying to limit my carbs to less than 100 grams. So I'm not doing keto, but I'm trying to really limit that and then really limit any kind of sugars.
Okay.
Oh, that's really smart. I like that.
Yeah, I have this app on my phone that I like a lot. I'll show you real quick, Mitch. I got the one that does the steps for me, and then I got this one. It's a carb meter, and basically you put in everything you eat that day, and it breaks it down for you. And yet first you put your goals and stuff. So mine was for carbs. So I have one more carb I could eat today, basically. Oh, okay, yeah. So similar to that thing, yeah.
Dang.
I love this thing.
Real quick, sorry guys, I'll go back to the thing in a second, but Isaac's saying that TDL and bourbon's kicking him already. Yeah, you got nothing in you, brother. You got no food in your system or no sugar to sop it up.
I think that'll be my next one. I got one of those on hand.
Paul's saying the dollar sign draws negative attention from Facebook when it comes to cigars.
That's true when it's in the post, but as a banner, they can't.
Yeah,
they wouldn't be able to really see that.
Yeah.
But either way, you know what? That's exactly why I did it.
That's a good idea. Or it's a good little bit of knowledge. I did not know that.
Yeah, Paul. Honestly.
Yeah. So you'll see, like, some people still try to do sales online on Facebook. A lot of them will do, the numbers with the emoji signs.
Yeah.
The emoji numbers, and then instead of ship, the word ship, they'll put a little ship there. To get kind of around those types of things.
So I know, like Coleman from Sinistro always gets his nice Cubans on deck, and he tries to share the wealth around because he never charges very much. And I was like, damn, it's a really good deal, or he just has a really good hookup. Either way, he sells them online from time to time, and I'm sure that helps him out. Keeps it going, keeps guys who want Cubans, keeps them in their pocket. It really sucks that they're cracking down on that. I still don't understand fully why.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna get into that one right now. Thank you, Alex. I love this ashtray. And,
this is an awesome ashtray. We also were fortunate enough to find the Andalusian Bowl ashtray we got from Cigars and More. Love it. It's awesome. I have my Oliva ashtray that I tried not to use. I messed up. I didn't want to use it. I want to keep it in the box. But I ended up bringing it out one day just to look at it when I first got it, and I ended up using it for whatever reason. So it is what it is.
What is ceramic? You just wipe it out, right?
Yeah, but I wanted to keep it brand new in the box. I have one of these brand new in the box. The Bowl is brand new in the box. I think I might get another Oliva one, but I like these, the big four-sided ceramic ones. I like them a lot. So yeah, 26 is where I'm trying to keep it at as far as carbs go. It also tells me, how many fat grams I should have, how many calories I should have, and it actually tracks my water as well. So I've been doing that, plus the step counter, which has been helping a lot. And the one thing that's helped me out also is the boys, my brothers. Not this one, obviously.
No, I've been trying to give him ice cream. He keeps like yelling at me. Bro, I bought you this delicious sundae. Like, you don't want it?
No, the boys will go with me on my walks. We'll walk about 5 miles, and I'm surprised that even the 8-year-old has no problem with it. We'll stop about halfway. We figured there's a gas station. No matter which way we go, there's a gas station within a few miles of us. So we'll go to the gas station. We'll grab some waters. They'll grab Gatorade, and then we'll keep on walking. And yesterday when we did it, it got so friggin' hot. I like to wear my Navy sweatshirt just to promote sweating and stuff. It makes me look like a tweaker, but I don't really care. And the boys thought they'd be cool. While I buy them all Under Armour stuff because they're athletic young men, and I like to see them wearing their Under Armour stuff. So they each have a different color Under Armour sweatshirt, and they wore those things. I was like, you guys, I'm just doing this to help me sweat. It's gonna be too hot. Like, no, we got it. And they put them on, and within about an hour after I did the video, they took them off. They're like, no, it's too hot.
It was bad. It was a terrible idea. You're wearing a sweatshirt in 100-degree weather. It's like, that's just dumb. And usually I'm just walking in my backyard doing laps around my pool because I don't want to be out in the street. Like, I don't want anyone looking at me while I'm doing this. I have a weird thing about that. So my gym's even like a little weird about. But lately I've been walking over to Winco, which is only about 1.25 miles from the house. So I'll walk there. I'll walk around the store for a while, go to Vaughn's, walk around there, go to the 99-cent store, walk around there, go home. By the end of that, I'm already at like my 15,000 steps trying to get to my 20. So I'll walk around the block a little bit more, keep doing that. I'm already at 19,000 for today. We still got to go to work tonight. So that's been an easy thing to get in. The thing that's not easy is my legs being so freaking tired every morning. And it's like everything hurts from the waist down, and it's just gross feeling. But
yeah, I definitely feel you on that. But I gotta say, I've enjoyed it. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it as much, but I'm definitely enjoying working out.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna weigh in at Monday. I'm hoping I've lost at least 5 pounds. My goal for this first week was 5 pounds, and then from there, once I'm able to hit the gym starting Monday, I'm looking forward to losing a lot more. So I'm gonna tweak my diet a little bit more. Really ratchet down a little bit more on the calories, so that I burn more and I don't intake as many. But I forget who it was, but yeah, they're right. I don't want to mess up too much on my calorie intake because then you get your metabolism out of whack, and then you're just doing negative effects on yourself. So
I tell my calorie count what to do, and my metabolism works for me. So if I want it to speed up, it'll speed up. Which is not at all how it works.
I just don't want to, hurt myself trying to do this thing. I want to be safe about it. So
100%. Yeah, if I ever feel hungry, I just eat. I'm not gonna make myself. If I feel really bad, I eat. I'm not gonna feel sick over this. Yeah. But it is really affecting my friggin' cigar smoking. I can't handle really heavy cigars right now, and that's bugging me.
Well, as a man, it doesn't bother me, so I don't know.
Yeah, but your plan is a lot more friendly to a cigar smoker because when you have those heavier meats and stuff in your system, it's it's a little easier. I'm lowering my calories, not worrying about the carbs or any of that stuff. So it's just make sure the calories don't go over this. Try to stay full with the food I'm eating. The food I'm eating is not helping against the nicotine. What do you call that? The nicotine sickness feeling.
Yeah,
it's been a shame.
Derek, how you doing? Isaac down 11.2 pounds. Mitch down 11.1. Tight race.
Dang.
Tight race.
But I weigh less, so my percentage is higher.
Ah, I see. That's a good point as well.
Yeah, that's another thing I've been thinking about. Is like for every pound I lose, he's got to lose like 1.5 pounds. So it makes me feel a little safer to where I'm at right now.
Yeah,
doing well, but I want to do better. So I'm trying to add more workouting and whatnot, but I still won't eat. It's the whole rigmarole.
Yeah, I will say Father's Day is going to be bad for me though because the wife bought me a cherry pie for Father's Day, so I'm gonna have one slice, but I'm gonna make that and my dinner most of my food for the day. So
well, we were gonna send you a box from Tastries.
Yeah, my wife wants me to go to Dwar's Ice Cream tonight.
There you go. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Go do that, bro.
Can you imagine that?
They
going to an ice cream place and not getting anything?
They got a saltwater taffy there, right?
They have taffy there.
Yeah.
I'm actually going for taffy too.
One of those pieces 20 calories. That's all. So just chew on that for a while. It takes forever to chew those fuckers. That's what I was doing. I just picked up a shit ton of taffy when I went to Winco. I read all the different snacks. Like, I need something. Like,
It's really high in carbs though, because it's a lot of sugar.
it's nothing but sugar. But if after your workout though, dude, throw one in. You'll be fine. You're not even gonna feel it. Because you're running, like you're straight up running, right? I saw your mile time is a lot faster than I'm doing. I can't run. My body's just like, no, you're stupid. Don't do this. So I have to just do walking.
Yeah, it kills me. And the next day, like I did it yesterday, today, like my legs are freaking killing me. So that's why I swam in the pool and did some back strips and stuff. But
Smart.
Marlon, how you doing? Thank you for checking in from Richmond, Virginia.
Very nice. Very nice.
Isaac says being tall sucks. I wouldn't know. I'm vertically challenged, as are my brothers
I
here.
think I'm the most. challenged.
I think you stack us together, we're one Shaq. I think that's what it is. So if we ever have to go one-on-one with Shaq in a basketball game, we gotta team up. We'll be fine.
But if you guys are smoking anything, Todd, let us know. Again, Mitch is smoking on that NICA PURO. Miguel smoking on that Magic Toast. Both of them went with ALEC Bradley today.
Yeah.
I went HIRAM Solomon, the Traveling Man in Robusto with my deep V cut from Calibri Cutters, which I really like. I'm a big fan of this cutter. They did not pay us to say that, but if they want to, they can.
Hey, it's an awesome cutter though. Either way, I borrowed it as well for today. And if I'm not doing my little finger trick, just give it a little cut off the top of the old nail. I much prefer the V cut than anything else, just because, just for me, it's pleasant. I don't think there's any science behind it that makes it better for smoking. I really don't think any of them are, except for maybe a straight cut versus the punch is the only thing that'd be different for me.
Oh, Derek's on a Room 101 Death Bucket. That's awesome.
Nice.
stuff.
I have not had that yet. I'm jealous.
It's in a Pravada city.
Was it?
Yeah.
Make one mega gentleman.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're like more from the
I
Power
heard
Rangers.
someone, who was it? Someone's making a Miami 1932 or something redo for Pravada Club soon.
Padilla?
Padilla. Okay, there we go.
8 and 11.
Is that what it was?
Their Lanceau.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that on half though. I forgot what it was, but
They came out with it a while ago, and they're doing it again.
okay.
So, and then the Room 101 Death Buckets are actually popping up in some stores.
Oh, wow.
They're still Pravada exclusives, but Pravada's worked with these stores to get them some stock. So
That's
I
cool.
like
Good
that.
job, Brian, on that.
Trying to get those brick and mortar some more business. It's always good. Always a good thing to see. Everything I keep hearing about Farm Mode lately has been good news. A lot of like good flavors as far as that goes, good profiles. Construction was still that one point that I think was in hit and miss for a while. But I think as he finds those rollers and companies or farms that he wants to work with, it's going to just see a big improvement in all that as well. So I'm very excited that he's keeping that going. If you guys have it, let us know what you think so I can keep this poll going. Just see the good news accumulate more. And anything that might have been those growing pain hiccups in the beginning have very much died down for what I've seen. So that's cool. I like what he's doing over there.
Yeah, Brian did some awesome stuff. I was about to say something about a weight loss challenge. I totally spaced on it.
I'm gonna win. Yeah, it's fine.
No, that was definitely not
You
it.
already know I'm gonna win. It's fine.
Yeah, that was definitely not it. Again, you guys, dropping really soon. We have the review for the new Dogma. It is the Sun Grown from Drew Estate. It was a really cool look. It is a really cool looking cigar. It's got a little bit more kick than the original Sun Grown, the Cigar Dojo collaboration, and it is really cool. I mean, I was super excited when I saw they announced that, and then when I actually got to get my hands on it and check it out, it just amped it up even more.
Oh heck yeah, definitely agree with that.
Mitch, are you a fan of the Dogma?
the original, yeah,
Yeah.
not bad.
Very nice and sober, nice and good. Yeah, I didn't even realize this is a 2/3 Alec Bradley show today.
Mm-hmm.
But for good reason. We got to see our rep beginning of this week.
Yep.
See John. Did you didn't get a chance to meet him when he was the Ventura rep? That was pretty quick little
Yeah, it was a
time
quick turnaround.
because then all of a sudden, yeah, they downsized their entire group. I mean, it happens, but I'm glad he was able to hop on with Alec Bradley. Though it's doing really well with them.
Yep.
And just a cool guy.
Oh yeah, he's an awesome guy. I love getting to talk shop with him. He came in on Monday, and we were just talking different stuff. He didn't get to stay very long because he had to be in Fresno to go to Cigars Limited. But at least he stopped in and said, "Hey, how you guys doing?" We actually saw him when we were in Vegas as well, and that was really cool.
That was completely serendipitous, though. Like We were pulling up in an Uber because obviously you're in Vegas. You might have yourself a couple, adult beverages here and there. Don't be driving and drinking. There's no need. And since that service is at least working over there, here it's like 0 drivers right now. Like nobody's doing it. But I digress. We were pulling up. Our Uber was leaving. And we turned around, and basically he's walking in with us.
Yep.
Like, just 2 steps behind us. Like, hey, what are you doing here? And I see him at a split second and not recognize him. And then I immediately, like, Al Bradley John. That's the same page. It looks exactly the same as in his profile picture. That, and I'm so sorry because he's not our rep, but he is the rep for Altadis. Cannot remember his name. But we ran into him over at Helios. And that dude was super cool, too. The moment we met, he was talking to the tobacconist there, talking about videos that they didn't explain to me at all.
Yeah,
blowing stuff up. And
I was like, okay.
This is kind of a cool conversation just to stumble upon. And they turn to me, oh, hey, you blow anything up in a video today? And I was like, I wish. And then
yeah, I guess because fireworks are legal over there, they're into that kind of stuff, like
blow stuff up.
blowing stuff up. So, hey, more power to them. That sounds like fun. I'd love to do that if I could. But obviously we can't here because of regulations. But we can get those little snake fireworks, which are awesome if you guys have ever done them. They look like little black hockey pucks. You put them on the floor, you light it on fire, and it makes a little snake.
You guys know I'm not a pro regulation guy.
You stack 2 or 3 of them, you guys are going to have the time of your life, I promise you.
Sure. But you guys know I'm not a regulation guy. I don't like that. The government shouldn't tell you what to do. The government needs to tell me I'm not allowed to play with fireworks, all right?
Yeah.
Of all people sitting here and probably within Kern County, maybe California, I'm the last person who should be allowed to play with fireworks. I can already see myself missing many fingers if I would be allowed to. It's one of those things that I already know, like the moment I get relaxed, I'm going to blow my hand off. Plenty of people out there are safe, and this guy, not so much. That's one of those things, like I already can tell me and that wouldn't mix. I love watching them, after a baseball game, 4th of July, sure. One of my buddies lights them off. Fun. Myself, not so much.
My buddy, Joe, rest in peace, was my next door neighbor, my grandmother's next door neighbor. And when my grandmother used to watch us during the summer, we became friends after they moved in. He was a grade older than I was. And, we would go to Fillmore where you could actually buy the fireworks. And we each bought some. And I remember he's like, oh, man, I've got some coffee filters. Let's cut these open, dump everything, and put a fuse on it. I was like, man, that sounds like the best idea ever. So we did that. And instead of several cool fireworks happening, it was just one big boom every time we did it. But never figured out the right math to make them work properly. But it's still a lot of fun.
I'm glad you have all your hands still intact because I think that's a terrible plan. At least me and our cousin Anthony only stole a bull skull. That was about the most shenanigans we got into. We didn't blow anything up that I remember.
When I was a kid, we would take Hot Wheels and we would duct tape one of those Piccolo Pete's to it and light it off and send them down the street.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do you races?
Yeah, we do races with them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And if you pounded on the end of it really hard, when it got to the end, it would just blow up. So we do that every once in a while.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Wait, what do you show? The last? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Las Mares.
Mares.
Crown heads.
Crown heads. Thank you. Okay.
Was the sea is the ocean something?
The ocean, I think?
Yeah.
I think it's the ocean.
Yeah, I think it's the ocean.
No, that's a cigar, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyways.
The tides.
Tides, okay.
The tides.
Tides.
That sounds fancier right there.
It does actually.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
When I finish Todos los Dias, it looks like Isaac's going to be lighting himself. Tiny CAO Brazil he got from Jeremy. Yeah, those things are nice.
Yeah.
I love being pounded on the end of it. Jeremy, you got some problems, brother. Whatever you and the missus do, that's up to you guys. But actually, I saw him today. I saw him on my walk home. I can't really go too much into this because my dad watches the show, but I was carrying a package from my trip because I thought he might like it. It's a surprise. But realizing now I have to walk a mile with this pretty cumbersome box under my arm. And I'm just kind of cursing life, kind of laughing at myself for making a really dumb decision. And I stopped to put my headphones back in and kind of listen to music as I finish this walk up. And I hear a car kind of pull up next to me. I'm like, what's going on here? And it's Jeremy. He's like, do you need a ride? Like, no, I didn't get left to the side of the road. They're trying to get my steps in. He's like, okay, but if you see me on the side of the road, you pull over because something's wrong. I'm like, all right, I'll make sure about that. So big thanks to Jeremy for having my back out there just in case. Oh my gosh, yeah. I felt like such a fool because I didn't even have a bag or anything to put this stupid box in. I tried to make a handle out of duct tape, and I got 99 cent store duct tape, and that stuff isn't good.
Yeah.
So I took like 4 steps after making my handle and just snaps. Like, I deserve this.
Gracie, how you doing?
Hey.
Alex says sparklers can be. I love sparklers. I don't know why. I love buying those really big sparklers. What do they call the Roman candles? The ones that shoot out. So one year when my parents were about in the middle of their foster care run, they had 2 girls, 2 teenagers, and this time they had already adopted my 2 sisters and my brother. And the house that they were at was a really, really big house with a really big property in it. Since they don't live there anymore, I can tell you guys where it's at. It's right across from Foothill High School. It's a huge house with a huge property. It's got a secondary house in the back, and there's absolutely nothing outside. No trees. They took out all the palm trees. My dad sold them, and the only thing in there is 1 pole with a transformer on it, and everything else is just a dirt yard because they were redoing it. And at this time, it was 4th of July. I bought some of those Roman candles. I gave one to every kid, and we told them, shoot them that way. Do not shoot them this way.
Complete nothing but dirt, please.
From the 4-year-old to the 13-year-old, they got it right. But the second 13-year-old's like, wait, what? She turns around as the thing's already lit and shot the transformer. We sat there for a second like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Yeah, that was it was not good. So that, needless to say, that was the last year that she got fireworks.
Yeah, and then Marianne having that lunatic and some pizza for the cheat day. Good call. If you're gonna cheat, pizza is a great way to go. Freaking love pizza. I cannot wait to eat another slice in 24 days or so. I'm gonna love that.
I'm gonna keep going.
I will, but I am gonna take a cheat. I'm gonna take a little victory lap when I get all my cigars and pizza. I'm gonna smoke Frankie cigar that I want from them. Buy a pizza, cigar, pizza.
I mean,
that's gonna happen.
I have a serious question though, Mitch, that you're gonna have to answer for me. Is Miguel even in the competition? I mean,
technically he's not.
He has yet to even put cigars in. So it's like, I mean, if you haven't done your cigars, man, it's almost a week in, bro.
Yeah.
Should we really even let him in?
And he wasn't even a late comer.
No,
so
no.
He has no excuse.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I want to be babies about this, huh?
So Jeremy makes his own pizza though. Jeremy's big on baking. So the sourdough he makes, the cinnamon rolls he bakes, all fantastic stuff. The Texas sheet cake that his wife makes is really good. Didn't get to have it the last time because we had started the diet, but yeah, that stuff's really good too. Oh, so Miguel's giving away some pretty good cigars here. Are you putting these in because you know I'm gonna get them and they're gonna go right back in that humidor?
They're gonna be mine, first of all. So I don't even feel bad about doing this. I'm about to win these back. I can't do these ones on top. I apologize. Let's see.
Oh, I like Derek's. You should have to double down for being late on putting in the cigars.
I'm gonna do that guy. Can't do that guy.
So this is the first cigar Miguel grabbed right here, the Andalusian Bowl. Fantastic cigar. If you guys have not yet tried this, you guys have got to try it.
Ooh, thank you.
The LFD. This is the Super Bowl cigar. There's a
Thanks
little football right there.
Thanks to Jeremy for getting us a good deal on those. I can do this real quick. I'm just gonna
GTO Painkiller. This is one of my favorite cigars from GTO. I think the only one I like better than this is the Anesthesia. Lars T in here. Which one is this?
Technically, this was Mitch's idea. I was just losing weight beforehand, so I felt like I had to hop in and show him how it's done. So yeah, thanks to Jeremy for hooking us up with when he did the sale of these guys. But I'll throw in the LFD football. I like this guy a lot. Go with the Lars Teton. I gotta hit Lars back up. He just messaged me back after like 2 weeks after I messaged him. Like, oh, I'm sorry, so I'm gonna hit him back up. Painkiller, phenomenal stuff right here. GTO knows what they're doing. If you haven't tried this, and I think they're a little smaller right now, but you're definitely gonna enjoy the heck out of this.
Tom, how you doing?
The Casada, oh my goodness. I freaking love Ventura, first of all. Everyone knows that. This is no exception over there. And then one of my birthday cigars, one of my favorite cigars out there, Andalusian Bowl. So let's throw that in there.
Nice.
And that'll be my 5. And since I'm so late, I'll put another 5 in next week as I can pick some cigars. No, let's keep it going.
You're just gonna lose them.
I'm just gonna get them. They're gonna come right back into my collection. It's all right.
Don't pull a Paul.
I mean, yeah, they're gonna go back in that humidor, but they're gonna be mine. So,
Bro, the only goal I'm having is either I win or you don't win. Those are the 2 goals I have right now. If I have to like wait till you fall asleep one day, go into your room and like sneak a burger into your system or something, I will do it. I don't care what it takes.
How bad
melted ice cream in his mouth?
how bad are you gonna feel when you do that, and then comes the time to wait, and I still beat you?
You don't understand how much I'm putting into this, okay? I'm 10xing this, okay? Grant Cardone himself will be like, Miguel, you took my program, you're doing the best I've ever seen. Good job.
Yeah, he just said, Miguel, you're the best I've ever
Yeah.
seen, but you're still not gonna beat your brother.
Oh my goodness. All right, I can't even finish. I gotta go do some more laps on the pool or something.
Get some steps in.
I gotta crush this guy. I really have to.
Had a chop suey finally.
Ooh,
It was great. Also, CAO Stingy Scrooge. Never heard of that.
yeah, I've never heard of it.
Their holiday line, isn't it?
I think yeah. The elf and the beard and all that. Yeah.
Hey, John, what are you doing in here? Say, Matt, how you doing? See,
Wow,
Tom.
Tom.
Boom.
Wow.
Somebody knows. I'm feeling skinny. I'm doing stuff to make me skinny. I'm gonna get all tiny by the end of this. Right?
That shirt's a 3X. You don't fit in a 3X anyways.
It's a 2X first of all.
No, it's
And
not. It's a 3X.
This is a 2X. Yours was a
Let me
3X.
see. Go ahead. 4X.
It's a 7X. It's basically a blanket turned into a shirt.
Yeah.
Whatever. I have a box of the Scrooge.
Scrooge?
I think he meant Scrooge.
Oh, the Stingy Scrooge. Yeah, I've honestly never heard of that one. Might not try it right away. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, maybe one day, maybe around the holidays, I'll try it just to try it.
Maybe give it some time.
Yeah, that's about it. But what the heck was I gonna say?
You're talking about losing.
There's the cigars. They're gonna go right back to me. No worries. Sorry, Jeremy.
I don't think that's what CAO named it.
That is,
Did
yeah.
they call it the Scrooge Fuckers?
Yeah, I think that is.
I don't think that's the name of the shirt,
Yeah.
sir.
That'd be kind of
Say the cigar. And I think the extra medium. This is a double plus medium, all right? That's what the size is. I will say this. I went from a walk today, and my belt is already pretty messed up. It's old. I need to get a new one. That's on me. But the shorts are so loose that even tightening it out as much as I can tighten it, they were still falling. So as I was walking back that mile that I'm cursing at myself, my pants are falling to where I could feel like my back just hanging out. I'm like, thank God I have
Well,
really
that's the
big.
style.
I got really big shirts. Thank God, so I could pull these up as fast as I can.
No, that's the style to have them down like that.
Not
though.
my style. Could not do that. It was driving me insane.
Oh, Eric is smoking one of Miguel's favorite cigars right there. The La Madrina from Dapper.
Nice.
Love
That
it.
is a really good cigar.
There we go. Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Yeah, I think that's probably my favorite cigar from Dapper also.
I love the
Yeah, that's a really good cigar.
Don't get me wrong. The other stuff is good too. That Kubo is amazing, but La Madrina-
Alvarachos are good.
Yeah, but that La Madrina is just my number one. Just in that lineup, it's my favorite. He even said they changed the blend later on, and it's become a little heavier than the original, a little more pepper, and I think I prefer that to what they first came out. And a lot of the times you hear people like, "Oh, they had to change the blend to meet the demand," and it's not the same. It's not as good. This is one of those cases where definitely, in my book at least, is a big plus. Yeah.
Jeremy is saying he will give 5 cigars whoever comes in second place on the weight loss challenge because second place is the best.
Second to best. That's hard to beat.
They're the best loser.
They are.
Oh my God. And yeah, Eric,
So there you go, Mike. You still have a chance of getting some cigars then if you come in second.
I don't know how to tell you this. I'm gonna win. And I feel bad. I didn't join this. I didn't join this to compete with you guys, right?
Can
I
we
just
get some
joined this
sort of,
because I knew I'm gonna get a bunch of free cigars.
Can we get some sort of participation trophy from
Not-
Miguel?
Yeah, no kidding.
There's
We don't have a
no
little bowling guy on it.
no playing here, okay? This
Tiny
is
little
all
violin.
win. Yes, you guys are terrible. Oh my goodness. I have to chop off a whole arm if I have to. I don't care. I'm gonna win. Okay? There is no competing. I am just here to win. That's all.
I'm just here to do better than Miguel.
And you're about to be very disappointed when you don't.
I'm just here just to get some good habits started, and this was a nice kick in the ass to do that.
And I think that's what most people are about, like, oh man, and a chance to win some cigars.
Yeah.
But for me, it's all about making Miguel feel bad.
I'm about to make some very poor habits. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to lose this weight. Does anyone have a good meth dealer? I'm going to need some of that. Do I really need all my teeth? Because those seem pretty heavy.
Yeah. And if you're not eating, you don't need them, right?
Just don't need those. It's gross. Yeah.
Yeah. Juice, you don't need that. I mean, you can still use a straw just fine with no teeth.
Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Gosh, dang it.
You lose a lot of weight when you get that pressure of me beating you off your shoulders after this challenge. That'll help out a lot.
What do you call it? Yeah, I would feel a lot less pressure without this monkey in my back all the time talking crap. Oh my god. And he's driving me crazy with this. And he knows he is. And every time he does this, I add just another like 100, 150 steps. Just keep walking.
That's good. That's good, because then when the time comes and I win, you realize that those 150 steps just weren't quite enough.
It's gonna be more than enough.
I needed that 151
he's like,
every day.
Like, oh, I walked like 4 miles with my little brother. That's adorable. I did 7. And then I'm gonna do another 3. And then I'm gonna keep going every day. I have not missed a day of at least 100 laps since we started. Got my.
It's not 100 laps because that
laps.
pool is not that big, bro.
No, it's not. It's not. That's why one in back is 1 lap for me, and 100 of those. It's still not very much, but it's more than I was doing beforehand. All right,
you guys. It's one of those pools you get from Toys R Us, the little plastic one. So he jumps in. He's already touched the side.
In all fairness, too, it's not one of the ones that's already hard plastic. It's one you have to inflate yourself.
Yeah.
That you're supposed to put like beers in with ice.
Yeah. It's got the little thing that goes over that inflates with toys hanging down, so the little babies will be entertained. So
I dunked my head in, lifted up, 1 lap, boom.
You know what? Someone that is going to win no matter what, though, at least for the 3 of us, is every pound we lose, we're donating $1 to Cigars for Warriors.
Yep.
So it's not going to be a whole bunch of money, but hey, every little bit counts.
Yep.
This first week alone between me and you, that's like $30. Frankie, you're probably gonna add another like. I would say you're like 15 pounds.
I'll know on Monday. I don't want to weigh in between because I don't want to get myself discouraged if I'm not losing as much as I want. But like I said, my goal for this first week was a solid 5 pounds off, because obviously your body weight fluctuates a few pounds every day. But to get down a solid 5 pounds will be a good starter for me, because then after that, the weight room comes in, and that's when I'm going to start pushing it.
I would be very surprised if you don't at least double that.
Yeah, I would say at least 10 pounds. I'm thinking you're down to like 15 by Monday. I would say you've been doing really good, like all things aside. And I can't wait for my numbers to still be better than yours. That's going to be great. That's what keeps me going, all right? You should have gone half the ball.
Oh, for the ex-wife keeping it? You should at least got the mantle part. In order to have the Mickey, you have the mantle. Now let's see. So we talked about the weight loss challenge, talked about the special herf on Wednesday. Obviously, we've got our shows coming up next week. Cigars and More 2 has their 1-year anniversary on the 27th.
Which, all joking aside from apparently I'm crazy for this. I'm a psychopath. But yeah, $20 a ticket. You get a cigar, snacks, and a drink to go along with it. She gets out some really nice wine, a couple of nice bottles of whiskey, you have something to sip on. I definitely want to get over there, but I will be avoiding the snack table because she makes some amazing rice and chicken.
Well, the only problem is that same day we have a room booked at the Padre for photo shoots.
I'm trying my best to keep a window so we can leave and come back, but it's hard because we have models coming from out of the state.
Yeah,
there's some from Vegas, some from San Diego. Some from past San Diego, so instead of 4 hours, they have to come 5 to 6.
Yeah.
And I don't want to not give everyone the time they deserve to come do this. And then I was also concerned because as soon as I made that announcement, because everything was opening up, looking good, all the cases started spiking, all this COVID stuff. So if any of the models decide not to come, I'll understand. I'll just be a little bummed for myself.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna feel bad or make anyone else feel bad for doing what's safe for them. I think we'll be okay. Everyone's doing their best to kind of social distance in the other times. And it's not like anyone's sitting on top of each other while we're doing these photo shoots.
Sometimes they are.
Unless I need Frankie to hold the light, then he has to stand above me and holding the light. But
yeah, I mean, last time it was hard getting all this done. That too, no. Sorry. No. But yeah, you try to get photo shoots in for 10, 12 girls. They're asking all kinds of questions to make the photo shoot good. Should I wear this lingerie? Should I wear that lingerie? And it's like, oh man, it's really difficult, guys. I'm sorry.
It is a challenge.
It is. It's like, is there enough bubbles in the tub? I don't know. Let me see.
Frankie lives a very harsh life sometimes. I appreciate your help. Yeah, we'll have Jeremy holding lights as well. Don't worry. Have him out there making sure everyone's safe.
But these photo shoots are really fun. We've done them a couple times, and obviously we do individual photo shoots from time to time.
Yeah.
But these big shoots with all the girls is a lot of fun. And of course, for those of you that are our supporters, I'll go live for a little while so you guys can see some of the stuff we're doing. For you Patreon guys, you'll get pictures from behind the scenes, finalized stuff that might be a little too risque for Facebook. But yeah,
nothing super crazy, but something better. Something a little extra because you guys are worth it. But gosh dang, what was I going to say next? I completely forgot. Yeah, the roller is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to kind of check that out.
I don't know if it's Casalovo again. I think it's somebody else. I think it's the person he used when we went to the fairgrounds.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah, she was there when we did the thing for the agriculture people. I forgot her name, but she was there rolling cigars as well. And I got there late because they needed like ashtrays and stuff, so I left to go get ashtrays and lighters and stuff from Cigars and More. Came back, and when I came back, I thought it was like other events would be done like this, where they had already purchased all the cigars and we're just handing them out. So I was handing out cigars, and Michelle's like, "Hey, did you get the money for those?" Like, with money? I thought they already paid for these. It's like, no. And I was like, oh shit. So I'd already handed like 4 or 5 cigars without making people pay.
Yeah, that wasn't the best, but you know what? It happens. It happens. And honestly, if you're gonna hand out cigars to people at any event, I would be one of them. They were very prominent business owners, and it's a good little, hey, come check us out sometime. It's better than a business card. So many cigars are only going to cost you so much. So this is what it is.
Zira. That name
Zira?
for the hand roller.
Maybe that's her name. I don't remember her name from the thing.
Honestly, I don't.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Mitch, you met her before. It's Sahara.
Yeah.
Come on.
No.
That's not happening.
But for those supporters that saw our behind the scenes pictures from the shoots in Vegas, it'll be similar to that stuff, guys.
Basically just here in Bakersfield. Sorry, no Vegas scenery to see in that one. But it's still nice. It's still good stuff.
Oh, I'm getting down to the end of this. Wow, it went a lot quicker than I remember.
I would still have a good, what is this, like 4 inches with the cigar? 3 inches?
Let's see, where are we at? Oh, everyone from Patreon. Next week is the end of the month show, yeah?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be smoking our cigar of the month, which everybody got, which is, Mitch, you want to hand me that bag? Or that one.
Yeah,
Too. This is the Antigua Esteli Segovia Habano Oscuro. So this is a cigar that everybody from Patreon got. And again, the reason we went with this one is the Segovia Maduro gets a lot of attention. It's a really, really good cigar, and it is outshined the Oscuro. But the Oscuro is not a bad cigar at all. It is very good. But again, because the Maduro got so much praise and accolades that it's often overlooked. So I wanted to go with the Oscuro.
I agree with that for sure, because I love the Maduro, don't get me wrong. But I don't mention that Habano Oscuro very often, and that's kind of a shame.
Yeah.
Because it is really, really good. And I get why the Maduro is so popular, but let's not forget the other guy. It's like I have a bad habit of mentioning the Sacred Scales, which I love so much from Ventura, but the Dawn of Destiny came out at the exact same time. It's also really good.
Yeah.
I just have my favorite, and that's just personal preference, honestly, because I bet a lot of guys out there probably prefer the Dawn of Destiny over the Secret Scales. Just like this row right here, Master and Pupil. I chose the Master. You guys both picked Pupil, I think.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. So, personal preferences aside, they're both really great cigars.
I try not to have favorites. That way, I try everything equally.
I'll tell Mandy that for sure.
No.
Oliva Serie V Milanio? Frank doesn't care.
Leave him out
Whatever.
first.
Anyway, gosh dang it. Just got done inspecting and rotating all my cigars at the 400 count. Very nice. Any problems there? Because I don't know. Sometimes those huge humidors, or the bigger guys, they can give you some problems. I think the easiest one we've had so far to keep at temperature, to keep at humidity, has always been the cooler door.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. They just work. They never seem to be a problem. And thank you to Mitch and to Jeremy in the comments now. I didn't even see the second one until I looked over and saw hacks. Guys, I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss for words.
We don't call you the stump for nothing.
Right?
That was not in reference to that.
You can have multiple references.
So Mitch, your big humidor, what's the count on that?
Holds 3,000.
How full is it?
I have about 800.
Okay.
And then the 55 from the weight loss challenge. So.
And have you noticed it's easier to maintain, harder to maintain?
I've noticed that I'm having some discrepancies from the top and the bottom. So I bought some weather stripping just to kind of seal it up. I think it's the door. So I have noticed some discrepancies, but the bottom seemed to be losing more than the top, obviously because humidity rises. But what I did was I took one of my old smaller active humidifiers.
Yeah.
And I put it on the bottom. And I just set it for a little bit higher than the rest of it. So it comes on more often than the big one does. So that's my temporary stopgap just until I get that stuff in.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, smart work.
Okay.
I like that. Tom, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, and I'm glad you like the material. After this challenge is over, I'm gonna be ordering myself some shirts too. I want to get there first before I get some shirts because I know they're gonna be too big. The ones that are comfy now, even the shirts that I'm wearing now are starting to get a little too baggy. I've been told, but they're still super comfy. So I'm gonna keep wearing them.
I love my polo. I wear it every Tuesday. So
we got to go for those again. Another round of those. It's just they don't have the polos I like on the site we're going through.
I think we could try one out and see how they work. I mean, they're not going to be the like the wicking material. They'll be more of a cotton blend. But I'm sure we can find one that'll work budget wise and material wise. You know, the T.
That's no, that's who runs the shop. That's Zuzu.
No, that's the heart.
That's the heart, yeah. Zaira.
Zaira?
That's how you pronounce the.
Okay.
That's how you pronounce her name properly. Zaira.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
The t-shirts that we went with again, you guys, we wanted to make them as inexpensive as we could, but we didn't want to go with the cheapest ones they had because we know how those work out. The material's horrible. They fall apart. The logo looks bad. So we went with like the middle of the road one that they had, and I think everybody's been really happy with that. Yeah, Hack there, he loves the tanks and the baseball 3/4 sleeves. I'm a big fan of 3/4 sleeve shirts. I love them.
I know we really wanted to do like the weight loss shirt. I just cannot think of a good logo that I would like him for that. But I got a new one in my mind. I wanted to tell you about it, but I want to do that off air.
I hit up 4 different people on Fiverr. One of the ones is the guy that we use for most of the stuff. He's the one that helped me with the second, third podcast logo.
Yeah.
I gave them all of our ideas for what we wanted this new logo for the Weight Loss Challenge to be. He's like, yeah, give me a day or two. I was like, okay, cool. He still hasn't gotten back to me. One other person's like, oh, that's not really what I do. I was like, okay, no big deal. And then the girl that I talked to, she's like, okay, what are you going to use this for? I was like, well, we have this weight loss challenge going on. Want to make some shirts available for guys or some stickers. She's like, okay. And I gave her all the details of what we wanted in it, wording and how we wanted it to look. She's like, yeah, for that, probably about $100. I was like, it says $10 on your thing. She's like, oh, well, this is more of a custom job. Like, they're all custom jobs.
I have an idea. When we're done with the show, I'll tell you my idea. See if it lines up with what you're thinking.
Okay.
I like it.
So yeah, I tried really hard to work with her, but yeah, she first started off at $100 and then went down to 50, and I was like, your thing says $10, and she's like, well, because of the custom artwork. I was like, that's exactly what you're selling on your Fiverr thing. Why is it going to go up to 100 and then you're going to go down to 50? It doesn't make sense.
I don't know because it's custom though. It's different custom.
So yeah, Fiverr is good sometimes. Other times it's horrible.
It is what it is. Yeah, but that's why there's so many people on there. You got plenty of options. I've always wanted to try out 99 designs. You put up, it's more expensive. I think you put up like 150, but 99 results come your way first. And you get to pick your favorite out of those, and then that person will more customize it for you as you like.
Oh,
so it's pretty good.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's interesting. I never heard of that.
And 99 designs. It's just you gotta listen to Tim Ferriss. 4-Hour Workweek is a freaking great book. I don't know if I believe everything he says in there because it sounds a lot like that whole get rich quick kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But some of those tidbits you can find are pretty interesting, and that's one of them. Like, hey, if you're not too good at something, you have the ability now to connect with someone who is, no matter where you are in the world. And you got a phone, you can pick up, talk to them, get them exactly what you need. And people are willing to do the work out there. Someone out there is willing to do what you can't and do it at a good price. So it's like, okay, that's not holding you back. I like that.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. Awesome. Mike, how is your Magic Toast smoking?
Pretty dang great. Pretty dang sharp. Nice little pepperiness to start off with. Now it's just nice and creamy. So I'm enjoying that.
Good. How's the NICA PURO? Or how did it smoke? And now how's your
It's good.
how's the Las Mars going?
Las Mars is good. It's much more mild, so it's kind of like a nice little kickback cigar.
Nice. I like that.
It's great.
It's exactly what I need in my life right now. I can't have anything super heavy. I think if I had the brimstone, I'd be done for the next 2 days if a cigar smoking. But no, I'm good. I'm good for a while. You have one, right?
I do. Thank you to have.
I think you should smoke that ASAP.
I would love to smoke it, but I only have the one. And then if I smoke it, I will have 0.
That
an
is how
issue.
it works. Yeah, that is rough.
The HIRAM Solomon Traveling Man, you guys are Robusto smoking fantastic. I did give it a little bit of a touch up around the middle of the show. It was burning a little wonky, but not a big deal. Flavors I'm getting are a nice light cedar, some bitter cocoa, some cinnamon spice, some woodiness, and a little bit of leatheriness on the end. And it's everything I remember, everything I love about the cigar, and I think that's why I go to it often, or as often as I can. It is just a fantastic cigar, in my opinion.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, and Jeremy bought something that went on sale this morning. He bought 2 boxes of the Perdomo Firecracker. Nick Perdomo was on the show with Two Guys Smoke Shop for the Cigar Authority podcast this morning, talking about the Firecracker, and they've been doing it for a while now. It's Perdomo's turn to do one, and those are really popular. They come out once a year, right?
Yeah.
And they try to do a different manufacturer every year. Dunbarton has done one, Romacraft has done one, United has done one, Perdomo has done one. Who am I missing? Fratello.
Two Guys. No, United. Did Two Guys do one on their own?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Yeah, I'm thinking no.
The original Firecracker was United, so
Yeah.
They still show those on display from time to time.
Yeah.
Like just in box. They can't buy them, but they have them on display. Hey, this is when we did the Firecracker. It looks really cool.
The MIGUEL Firecracker did get re-released last year. So
Well, that's the Tricky Chocolate, isn't it?
it's now the Tricky Truck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same
Yeah.
blend.
Really like that cigar, but I think the Miquerita is still the original is still my favorite.
Yep.
Out of those two, at
Me
least.
too.
About 40, Great Cliff and AJ Fernandez did a collaboration.
Gosh dang.
I did not know that. I like Great Cliff cigars. I got my first one from Jeremy. I talked to them at PCA. I'm a big fan of Great Cliff. I like a lot of stuff that they do. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So Jeremy bought 40, so obviously I'm going to want one. So he has 39.
Of course, so I know.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to try that. I haven't heard anything about it. That's crazy.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Didn't you just try a new AJ blend? The one with
I did. The
Chapman.
H. Upman crafted by AJ Fernandez, and that was a fantastic cigar. If you guys want to get any of those, they have them at Cigars and More right now. And they had already done one collaboration. It was H. Upman by AJ Fernandez. This one is H. Upman crafted by AJ Fernandez, and I think it's better than the original one they did.
And another thing, if you want to try it out, is the Romeo Julieta crafted by Plasencia, and they usually crafted a lot too. They've chimed in with that as well, and it was pretty dang good. So if you want something else from Romeo Julieta, something a little different than they usually do, it's one to pick up there. I still want to try that El Pasión, I think it's called. Because that's new to me at least. I don't know how new it is in the market. It might have been something they were planning on releasing a bit ago, and then all the stuff came up. But definitely still something I want to try out.
And then we have the Leather Rose coming in soon, so we could try that one as well. I've already seen it. They sent it in their infused retailers pack. Just haven't been able to get any of them. So as soon as we're able to break into those, I'll get some of those so we can try those out. I'm not a huge fan of that entire line. I think for me it's too sweet. But this one's supposed to be a little bit stronger, a little bit heftier. So we'll see how that works out with the sweetness that those particular line of cigars give out. Jeremy bought himself the Craft series from Romacraft.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
those look really cool. If you guys haven't seen those, you can just go to Romacraft and check those out. I think they went pretty fast though.
Oh yeah.
I think anytime Romacraft does something like that, they go really fast.
But yeah, it's hard to grab a hold of those if you're not right on it. But always good stuff.
Yep. And I will say thank you to Jeremy. He actually gave us a box of not a whole box, but it was a box of 10 Romacraft. It was the Texas Cigar Festival, I believe it was, box. So you got 2 of each cigar. That one was really good.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Whew. Other than that, Mitch, anything coming up that you want to smoke? You can think of?
Going back to Romacraft, they are having Weasel Fest in
Yeah.
September.
Austin.
In Austin, they're releasing some limited cigars there. I have a couple of people that are going, so they're going to pick me up a box of their 10-year anniversary Perfectos. I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head, but it's basically like the core line, but in a new size.
Oh,
So,
cool.
Very nice. Very nice. And before we wrap up, Hack, I've been on a bourbon kick lately. Very nice. Very nice. Excuse me. We did a blind tasting of 9 bourbons. A new one I had never had before. One, it was the High West Prairie. I have not heard of that.
Not heard of that either.
Check that out. Appreciate that. Gonna have to look for a bottle.
Or
Other than
after
that,
the challenge.
after the challenge, yeah.
For me, the cigar I want to try, they talked about it. It's a new Perdomo anniversary that they're coming out with. It's a blue box one. It looked really good. I like everything I heard about it, so I want to get my hands on that.
Very nice. Yeah. Then I will also try one of those as well. And just give me one whenever you can. Other than that, guys, we're pretty much going to wrap it up. We will see you Monday morning for the usual Great American Morning, starting at 8 a.m. Probably do what are you going to do, before or after for your weigh-in?
I'll do it after.
Afterwards? All
Yeah.
right, cool. And then, Mitch, you got anything before we wrap this up?
That's it.
All right. You guys have a good one. Make sure if you're up for it and you're willing to go, grab those tickets numbers below. I believe 661-695-8666. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Thanks, guys, for watching. Appreciate your time on this Saturday. And
Don't forget, you guys, next Saturday is the last show of the month. So we'll be doing some giveaways. We'll have giveaways for the Patreon guys, giveaway for the Facebook supporters, and we'll have a giveaway or 2 for you guys watching as well.
oh, of course. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there. Oh, yeah. And happy Father's Day to everybody out
Yes,
there.
happy Father's Day, Mitch.
The one day that we don't go live is on Sundays. And we're not going to wish you guys all happy Father's Day.
Yep.
So, yeah, start right there. And happy birthday to our little brother. For anyone out there who wants to know, Dominic turns 8 now. Dang, he's getting old on us. All right, guys. Now for reals, we're out here. You have a good one.
See you guys.